of Francie No Bangs. And before I get started into this video, please excuse that noise. Maintain the noise from the house. I closed the door, so I'm in my small room with only the ventilation of the window and the fan. So you can see how the fabric is getting moved. And I'm going to wait just a few more seconds to see if anybody else is going to join. These live sewings, they are not scheduled. They are getting done when I have free time. So I don't expect that many people to come in, especially since I'm brand new. But the good thing is that we have the sewing on recorded. So it could be seen after the live stream. And that is what is good news about this. So I am about to get started. What you're looking at right now are the 3 fabrics that I'm going to sew. And I have been planning to do this Francie No Bangs sewing, but I was having a very hard time finding. Hi, welcome. I was having a very hard time finding the vinyl. And this is what I have. And let me show you what I have been using. I have been using this shiny vinyl, and this is the vinyl that I'm going to be using. As a matter of fact, it happens to be the same material as I have over here. And underneath this vinyl, I have wood, which has been used up. So I am going to change the thread to pink, so that we can see the threading here, and I did not think of that before. So these are the fabrics. They're already pre-pleated. I cut them to size, and I have my 3 pieces done right here. And here we are, the 3 pieces done, and I'm going to show the other one. So we're going to be doing this pink one, this violet, which is a sheer vintage bubblegum pink. You can see my fingers. I'm moving my fingers. You can see it. So this one is a very beautiful sheer, and this very pretty bubblegum pink. So let me move this aside, and I am going to change the top thread. It's going to be a pink one, so that we can see the pink outline in the sewing. And that'll take me just about a minute, and in the meantime we can have a couple more people tune in, and this should not take long. Sewing the pleats and ironing them and setting them into the size that we need is what takes a long time. And the part that I'm going to be sewing on top, which is the vinyl, this is skill. So this is after a few years of doing this, and it's going to take some just being careful and sewing along. One of the things about sewing with vinyl is that you need to sew with a long stitch, because if you sew on a tight stitch, it's going to be like perforated, and it could break if you pull on it. So I have one. Which one are we going to start with? I want to start with this one first, because it's vintage material, and my heart always goes out to vintage material. So this is the middle ground, and let me loosen up. Here we go. You get to see here, and hopefully, since the camera is going to be adjusted to right here, that right there is sunshine. So I'm going to kind of guess this is the middle ground right here. Let's go a little bit higher so you can see. So let's say this is the middle right here, and that is good. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of like guess to put it right there. And I'm going to start from here, go here, up, and then out. So let me move this here. So this needs to be a little bit closer like that. So here we go. So I'm going to start from the middle. And I'm not going to pin this because that's what we're trying to avoid, is pinning this down. So here we go. And now I am going very, very slow because on this part I want to get and to know that I have to sew very close. Let me see here. There. And like I said, this is the skill right here. Just a little bit more. Okay, and because we want to be in the middle. And see that? And then I'm going to go all the way here. And I'm going to be using the edge of my sewer foot as my ruler. Whatever does not get sewn by the stitch, I'm going to sew from underneath. Okay, so we're halfway done. And I'm going to leave a lot of threading because I'm going to tie it up. Now for the other side. So I need to keep it like so. Okay, so we're going to start right from here. I am so close that I am hitting it with my hand. So let's start from here. And I want to match this part right here when I come over here. So I want to match this right here, so I'm keeping my eye for that right here. Let me see. I'm trying to adjust the lighting. There's just so much lighting coming in here. I'm going to move this back just a little there. And there we go. So there is part of it right here, and you can see how sheer this is. You can see my hand here. So now I'm going to sew around it. And I'm going to sew from right in the middle, because over here we're going to put the bead, and on the other one we're going to do a hole. So I don't want to start right at the edge. So this is the part where I'm going to be doing it very slow because it needs to be centered. And we should not be sewing on vinyl twice because there's going to be a dart, pins in there, not a dart, but there's going to be pins that won't be able to disappear. And I am going very slow, and I am measuring the distance and keeping my eyeball on it. So that it is the same, and when we look at it, it's going to be, it's going to look uniformed on both sides and not sewn too much on one side and not too much on the other. And so that's what we're hoping for. Okay, so this is where I'm going to end. And I'm going to leave enough thread so that I'm going to be doing a lot of knots in here. So let me show you. So here's the back. I don't want to have the knots in the front, so I'm going to try to hope to bring the pink in here. It does not want to come. So we'll do that later off of the camera. So over here in the back, this is what it looks in the back. And now I am going to sew the dress together. And up to this part right here. Alright, so I'm going to move this a little bit out so that we can try this on Francie. And all these little extra things are going to be, they're going to be left alone. And then I will tighten that up. And look how cute this is. Hopefully we have good lighting in here. And let's look, I'm going to use this Francie as an example. Alright, we have the hole in this side. See that? We have the hole. So the hole is going to be on this side. So I'm going to take that out. And I'm going to be very careful just to get a little bit, and it has to be in the middle. There is the little hole. And now I'm going to get the gold bead. Here it is, and we're going to sew it in here. We're going to sew it on this side. And we're going to get Francie's dress started. If you want to comment which dress to do next, we're going to see all three of them. If you have a preference, if you want to see the solid pink, or if you want to see the bubblegum pink daisy one. So let me know if you have a preference which one to do next, and I will go ahead and do it. But I will do both. Well, actually, I'm going to do all of them, so. going to go around and around. Alright, let's put this on Francie and see a Francie No Bangs dress, floral. I really think I'm going to really love Francie No Bang dresses in floral patterns or in different patterns. I think I have to do this a little bit bigger, but it stretches, so there we go. And for now, we are just going to put a pin, and then later I'm going to put the snaps in the back. Look how beautiful this is. And it is right where I want the end to be. Let me bring a backdrop so that we can take some of this sunlight away. Let's see here. Let's see here. There we go. That's going to help our eyes for right now. Look how beautiful that is. I did not tie the back, so if we tie the back, it's gonna look like this. And let's see, I have my thermometer. What is how warm it is it in here? Oh my God, it is 90. Let's see. You see that? Let's see here. There it is. Okay. It is 90 degrees. It was 95, as you can see the red dot in there. Maybe me closing the door and putting the fan super high, or it's cooling off because it is almost 5 in the afternoon. So I am really happy about this dress. And actually it's not bad, the color. Let's compare it with the other one. Oh, I took this off, so let's put it back so that we can compare. And I only did 3 of these vinyl top, like the bra. I only did 3 of them. Maybe I can compare and do the other one. Okay, so see the color? It's not that bad. It's not that bad actually. So let's put it back and let's continue sewing. So I'm gonna put Francie to the side, and we're gonna do the solid pink now, because we just did I didn't see a comment here. Let me see. I didn't see a comment of which one to do next. So let me do here. That's my hand there. I'm trying to adjust this. Alright, so let's do the other one. Alright. So I don't know what that was about. I just saw it moving. And I am going to guess. Okay, so I have this here. The middle is right here. So I'm going to put it there and start sewing. So I'm going to start sewing from right here because I have the overlock serger, and this is going to go in like that. So we're going to start from here, and I'm keeping my finger here so that, there we go, so that we can sew this on and straight. So here we go. I apologize, we have the sun there. I do want to stay really close to the edge. Oh, one more. I need one more here. Okay. You know why I did that? Because I really want to stay right there as my ruler. One more. Okay, so I've been hitting the sewing machine there. That's what happens when I'm really close. So I'm going to pull it back because I've been hitting it. So over here, you see that I have a little bit left, and that is not a problem because all we need to do is cut that out, like so. And now for the other side. That is where we're going to bend this, and I am adjusting it with my finger, and that is telling me I need to go a little bit down, a little bit more down like that, and here. So here I go. All right. Let me see, if I turn it over, I need one more. And here we go. And what I'm looking at is that I want to go right there, opposite, as high as the other one. And there. Now I'm going to carefully go back. Okay, and there. And now to do the, let me see here. This is the one that's going to have the hole, so let's get the hole done. And this is how much I have. It's about a quarter of an inch. And sorry about that. I have the sun, the direct sunlight, so it's making a shadow on the inside. And there is our hole right there. So I'm going to start after the hole, or maybe right around there. Oh, I'm almost gonna lose it. So this is exciting to do this live, my Francie No Bangs. Well, basically the dress is already almost completely done, but it's exciting to do this on live stream. If I were to do this, it would take me literally 4 hours, and it'll just be a waste of YouTube time, and I'd probably be in trouble if I had a 4-hour live stream with no views. So yeah, probably not good for the ratings, or not good for my summary. I could put the board right next to the window. Let's try that out. So to see if I could, what this is going to be like if I put the board there regarding the sunlight. Let me see here. All right, that's much better. Let's see here. Let me see here. I have stuff there, but we're almost done. So I'm going to tough it out and continue like so. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. And there is the dress. And now I'm going to connect this and finish this one off. I'm going to look for my gold bead, and I'm also going to look for a Francie, so that we have all the Francies dressed up and have them model the new dresses. Okay, let's turn this inside out and look at dress number 2. This is so cute. Let me back up. And I'm going to do the knots from the outside. This is going to be in the back. It's not going to be visible, but it's very important to do this, for me to do this, so that the threading does not go away. So let's do this here. So today we're doing a lot of pink, Francie No Bang, and the reason why I decided on pink is because of the difference in the color. It was more, this vinyl is more of an ivory, so that is why I decided to do pink. I do have two ready to do, two orange dresses, Francie No Bangs. And okay, so here's one, and here is the other one. So I have two. So it doesn't look that bad, this ivory one. So let me get me a Francie. I am looking for one. At the same time, I am looking for my little gold bead. So give me about a minute. I was trying to decide which one to get. So I got this one. And I am going to sew the gold bead on her. And get this one ready to go. This other Francie No Bang has a yellow face, so I do need to work on her. Oh, it doesn't want to do that, so let's get it back in there. I have so many threads in here, it's getting me confused. So, alright, so here it is. This one is ready to go. All I need to do is to add the metal snaps in the back. But I am going to hold it with a pin, like I always do when I'm doing live stream, so that we can get on with the next dress. So here is Francie, and we're going to connect this with all these extra little threads, but they're very much needed to hold the vinyl threading. And I'm going to do a little bit of adjustment here off camera for a second. I am taking some thread out. And just like I said, we're going to put I'm going to put this here for now. And then I'm going to do the snaps. So there. And let's see her. So this is the dress I just did. I'm going to go from the back, and of course you're going to see my things on the other side. And this is the threading that I was taking out, and I need to take that one. So we did this one and this one. And notice the same length over here. Within the two girls. Okay, so now for the third one. And I'm going to do a little adjustment here because these things are there and they are holding my sewing broom. So let me move that and put it there. So there we go. That's going to give me more room. And this is the third one. Okay, so we're back. And now I'm going to do this one here, and I'm going to see where the middle is. The middle is right here. And here we go. Okay, now we go. Okay, this one is working out really nice. Okay. Now let's do the other one. Start right here. There. Oh my goodness. I hope you're having a good day. And I hope that this video brings you joy, brings you happiness. And now after I do this knot here, that way we don't have that many loose threads. I'm going to start with the neck. And I'm going to do a reference check. Oops, I lost the dress. Oh. So the heat is actually getting to me because I'm getting confused of where to do the hole. So yeah, I just noticed that. I'm getting disoriented. And there is no shame in saying that. There we go, our perfect little hole. And now we're going to sew the top. I had another Francie that I wanted to use as my model, but she has a vintage dress on, and it was going to be, that one's very hard to take out. So I was going to take a long time to undress her. So the ones that I'm using right now are my my vintage TLC ones. So this part, like I mentioned, I'm using the side of my foot right here as my guide, and that is going to allow me to have almost perfect circumference or a circle in this vinyl material. And I am going slow, stitch by stitch. There is no rush, especially when sewing things like vinyl is a permanent stitch, because you don't want any extra holes in vinyl. You do not want to redo something in vinyl. Basically, what you sew is what you get, and that's where you end up. Okay, so I'm running out of finger there, so I'm going to take this all the way to the end, because I think that's going to be the easiest way to do the stitch, to do the knot. The major thing is to do the knot, so the stitch is not going to go anywhere. Okay, still 90 degrees in here. See that? It was 95. You can see the red over there. It's going down. And I'm not freaking out because it's going to get hotter. So one thing is to get used to a situation because it's going to get worse. I'm talking about the heat. So, you know, I'm not freaking out. I'm just getting accustomed to it or used to it, because it is going to be getting hotter. almost done with this one, and I'm going to skip putting the bead on her on this dress. But I am, however, going to do the knots. Okay, I took the thread to the other side. I am going to do the knots here. Okay. And now, good thing that we're almost done. That's the garden work out there. And since I have the window open, you're going to be hearing that too. So we're almost done right here. And the reason why the dress looks like this is because I have the pleats sewn in there to hold on to the pleat. So let me see if I can loosen it up so that we can get the full beautiful effect of this dress. Okay, here we go. Alright, there we go. I just loosened up the what was holding it together. It was holding the pleats together. And I am putting the dress with pin to hold it back. And we're going to display the dolls. So this is one of the things about doing live, is that we have all this noise going along. So this is the floral one that we just did right here. I'm going to put her right here. This is the pink one. Right there. And let's put her here. And this other one there. So it's getting very noisy. I want to thank you for being here and supporting my channel. Please give me a thumbs up, a comment, and a share. Share is helping my channel grow, and it is helping other people that love to see this item or would like to see how sewing tutorials go in different dolls. This is the place. Have a great one, and we will see you in the next video. And what I'm going to do after live, I'm going to put music on this to take away all this music. Have a great one. Bye.